Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie and today I'm going to do an Ulta haul with some stuff that I've recently purchased. So a few of these items I've tried out and I have initial first impressions, but some of them are brand new and I can't wait to try them. So the first product that I picked up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry Palette. This just went on sale at Sephora and Ulta for about half price, so I had to get it and I am so excited. I really wasn't attracted to this palette initially, but once I saw people do looks with it, I figured it was a must-have in my collection. I also absolutely adore the Anastasia formula, so I can be almost assured that I'm going to love this palette. If you haven't seen the inside of it, this is what the Sultry palette looks like, and it's beautiful. I'm really into cool tones, especially now that it's still the winter time, and I feel like I can get some great use out of this palette for everyday looks and more glam looks. If you want to see this palette being used in a first impression or tutorial, please let me know down below because I'd love to be able to use it on my channel. The next eyeshadow palette that I picked up is from Milani and it's the Soft and Sultry palette. I was going through my eyeshadow palette collection of the day and I realized most of my palettes are high-end, and I definitely want to make sure that when I talk about eyeshadows on my channel, I have a good range of high-end and drugstore palettes so I can provide appropriate comparisons. I have used this palette twice already and I have to say I'm really impressed with the quality. I love the fact that it's cool tone, especially for the drugstore, because you don't see a lot of cool tone palettes at the drugstore. This black is so pigmented and beautiful, and I find that these lighter neutral tones blend really well. The shimmers aren't as pigmented as I like, but I usually use them on my finger and they're completely wet, and I actually haven't, or completely dry, and I actually haven't tried them wet, so next time I use this palette, I'll probably wet a shimmer to see if they intensify. I'm really pleased with this formula, but this was a $20 palette, so it's really on the more expensive end of drugstore. Another drugstore product that I picked up is a foundation. I got the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, and mine is in the shade LC1. I've used this foundation 2 times so far, and I have to say I'm not overly impressed. It's nice, but I feel like it accentuates dry spots on my skin. I recently used this mixed in with a moisturizer, and I felt like it made my skin look so radiant. But am I really going to use a moisturizer with a foundation every day just to make sure it looks a little bit better? I feel like I'd get more use out of this in the summer and the springtime when my skin nearly isn't as dry as it is right now. Another product that I picked up that I am over the moon excited about is this Flower Beauty Blush Balm, and I got mine in the shade Cinnamon. They were sold out pretty much every time I went to Ulta, and then when I was just there today actually, they had this color, so I had to pick it up. I mentioned before in other videos, I'm really into trying cream products, and a liquid or cream blush is something I'd be totally interested in. The few products that I have tried from Flower Beauty are really nice in quality, and I've heard nothing but good reviews on these. If you want to see this also incorporated into a first impression or see a bunch of these products used in a video, please let me know down below because I'd be more than happy to film that. Another product that I picked up is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is my either second or third bottle of the setting spray, and I have to say it's as good as everybody thinks it is. I was hesitant to buy it because I was like, it's Morphe, and how good can a setting spray really be? But because this comes in an aerosol container, it's amazing. The mist really disperses lightly, and you can't even feel it on your skin until you spray it continuously for multiple seconds. I find that it really helps set on my powders, but I don't really notice a longevity in my makeup, but I find that my makeup just wears better, not longer. The next product that I picked up is also from Flower Beauty, and this is the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. As I just mentioned, I have really dry skin, so I usually go for hydrating or illuminating primers, and I wanted to try more from Flower Beauty. One of my favorite YouTubers, Andrea Mattiliano, just did a video about her 10 favorite Flower Beauty products, and this is actually in her video, so she inspired me to pick it up. I'll leave her video either in the cards up above or in the description box down below if you want to check out her channel and her Flower Beauty recommendations. Because it's the hydrating primer, I'm really looking forward to trying it, and maybe it'll help me make the Physicians Formula foundation work a little bit better. The next product that I got is from Catrice, and if you've been following along with some of my videos, Catrice is in the 9 brands that I want to try in 2019. So there's 1 out of 9, and I got their liquid camouflage concealer. I always say glamouflage. And I've used this once or twice, and I actually used it in combination with the Physicians Formula foundation for the first time, and I thought this was horrendous. But the second time that I used it, it looked beautiful on itself. It's more full coverage than the concealers I normally gravitate towards, but I find that I can blend it out and it leaves a really natural finish and it doesn't look too harsh in my under eyes. And the last 2 products that I picked up are both mascaras. I repurchased my all-time favorite Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. Is everybody else really realizing how great this mascara is? Because I went into Ulta for several times, and this was completely out of stock, which I tried new mascaras and it made me realize how much I love and actually miss this one. So if you're ever in Ulta and this is on the shelf, I highly recommend picking it up. It's so volumizing and lengthening that it's my absolute favorite. Another mascara that I've been dying to try is the new Maybelline Snap Mascara, and it's a tubing mascara, so when you take it off, it comes off in tubes in your eyelashes with warm water. I've always wanted to try a tubing mascara because I tend to not wear false lashes, and as you can tell, I cake on the mascara. Having a tubing mascara would just make that makeup removal process so much easier. I'm really looking forward to trying this. It's actually what I have on my lashes right now, and I can't wait to see and remove this and see how it works. So those are some of the products that I've recently picked up at Ulta Beauty. I'll definitely come back in another video and tell you my impressions that are more developed and let you know if I like these products or if I don't like them, and you'll probably see them in a future monthly hits and misses video. If you'd like to see me do a first impression with all of these products and using them on my channel, please let me know down below because I'd be more than happy to film that. If you like this video, I hope you'll consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel, which will be the first link in the description box down below. I post new videos weekly, so I hope to see you back on my channel then. Thanks!